Hallo alle. I wanted to take a few moments to explain to you how the Weihnachtsspot Kampf, German Christmas commercial battle, will take place this year. So I have created a bracket with 16 different German Christmas commercials from this year and from years past. This bracket will be available to you if you sign up to participate. You will be given a link to a website that houses everything, including a link to the bracket that you see here. So you can print this out and give it to your students if you want to, print it out and have a hard copy, post it in your learning management system, however you want to facilitate that. You will notice that we start with a Sweet 16 style bracket here. In round one, we will have 8 battles. So videos 1 and 2 go up against each other. I have indicated the date that this will be taking place. So starting on Wednesday, December the 1st is our first vote. And then you can see it continues through Friday and then picks up again on Monday, December the 6th. Each of these titles is a hyperlink to the video, so you can pull them directly from here. But I also want to show you a website that I put together for this as well, which might be a little bit easier for you to share out to your students. You'll notice that after the first 8 votes in round 1, we go into the quarterfinals. So you see that Q1, Q2, quarterfinal 1, quarterfinal 2. Please note that there will be both of those voted on the same day. So quarterfinals 1 and 2 will be voted on Monday. Quarterfinal 3 and 4 will be on Tuesday the 14th. And then we move into our semifinals, which both votes will be on Wednesday, December 15th, bringing us to our finals on Thursday, December the 16th. Down here at the bottom, you will also see the losers from the 2 semifinal battles will also be voted on Thursday, December 16th to figure out who's third place after we figure out first, second in the final vote. I did put this together so that hopefully everybody is still in school. This week, our school goes through December 22nd, but I did want to try to wrap it up so the winner would be announced by Friday, December the 17th. So this is a look at the bracket. Now let me show you the website that I'll share in a link to you if you sign up to participate. This is a pretty basic website that I created using Google Sites, which is a free service. So not a lot of bling, not a lot of pizzazz to this, but it does what we need it to do. So you'll see on our main page, and some of this might change slightly before it launches to students, but you see a basic rundown of how this is going to go. On the main page, you will also notice a link to the bracket that you just saw in the first part of this video that is housed on my Google Drive as a public link, so everybody should be able to open that. And then it just depends, like I said, if you want to print that for your students to share with them. You will come here then to vote each day. So you see pages up here for round 1, quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals. When you come over here to round 1, you will see YouTube links for each of the commercials. So although the bracket had them, this way you don't have to open the bracket, click on something. You can click on them straight from here. When you click on them, plays it from YouTube. I can open this up to full screen, and I'm housed right in this Google site the entire time. So you'll see the 2 videos for each day of the vote with the date of the vote, and then a link to the Google form with a very simple question of who do you think won this battle. And your students would all vote individually. You can decide as a class, but the goal is for each student who sees these to vote individually. So if you have a class of 25 students, there are 25 students voting in that one class period, with hopefully dozens and dozens of teachers across the country voting each day. The voting will be open through at least midnight of this posted day. Just depending on my schedule will be how quickly I can post the results of each battle. And then as we move into the quarterfinals, this will be updated, of course, because we don't know who's won in round 1. Same with the semifinals and same with the finals. Each day, once I am able to get the results together from that Google form, A results link will show up here, or a results post will show up here, saying which commercial won each battle. So the goal is for this to be done in class, and for voting to close at midnight. Might go a little later, just depending on how quickly I can get to it the next day. And then I will post the results so you can see which commercial won. I will have a link to a Google form for you to sign up to participate. You can then also email me. I will share my email address with you if you have any questions. But I'm hoping that this video can give you a basic rundown of how this competition is going to work. You are, of course, welcome to take these commercials and do some extra activities. One thing that I always like to do was pause the video and talk about the cultural things that we see. So some of these commercials don't have a lot of dialogue in them, but you see a lot of cultural things. Zum Beispiel, was isst die Familie zum Weihnachten? So what are they eating? And you can talk about the fact that it's usually a roast goose and those kinds of things that you know as a German teacher. So a lot of teachable moments when you show these commercials in class. So I look forward to seeing many of you sign up and take part in this fun activity with your students. Tschüss!